Given to hospitality.
Given to hospitality. Yes.
Apt to teach.
This bishop must be a good instructor.
Yes, sir.
Who in the world hired you? Do you know who you talking for? Do we know who we talking for?
Yes.
We talking for Jesus. It ain't no country, It ain't no country allow you to be an ambassador for them to represent their country, and you don't know the rules and bylaws of it.
Amen.
Right. To go over there, to go anywhere to represent for the United States, you must know your master's will.
Yes, sir. All right.
Because they're going to examine you.
Yes.
All through the Senate and the Congress and everything, and they're going to check you out close.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but they were training some younger policemen in Avon Park. I ain't had no business there, no how, but I just got the news from one night. They said they woke up, the old elder white man walked up. He saw the changes was coming. So he wanted to kind of acquaint these younger men who was taught one way in life. And what I mean against the blacks. And he asked him, they said, if you happen to see a black boy and a white girl coming down the street joined in hand, telling the policeman that, now what would you do? He said, I'd check him. Stand aside. And he wasn't joking at the time coming, he would put his foot on you. But they saw the change that was being made.
Yeah. Yes.
And they had to teach them men, now you go out there, you working for the government. There's some things you have to let alone. I know we taught you that don't stand up and let the black man do this or that, but that day is over with almost. So you got to study another remedy. Some things you don't like, you just have to go ahead and digest it and shut up and go on anyhow. Is that right? Now listen, this church is God's church. And I don't believe in my heart that God would send men who are of understanding to lead his people. It's God's inheritance. And when a man is put in charge over a congregation, that man should try with everything in him to promote that little way. I don't know why we all want to be sent to big churches now. But I'm glad they sent me to a church with 3 members. I'm glad. But they'd have sent me there to one with 50 or 40 members, I might couldn't stay there 36 years pastor. So if you go to a place promoted, y'all believe in prayer?
Yes, sir.
Y'all don't believe in prayer?
Yes.
Prayer will change things.
Yes.
Prayer will even help you.
Yes, sir.
But if we fail to pray, you're going to lose the battle. You must be strong. Paul said in 1 Timothy 4, and I'll get out where I think the bishop would say something yet.
Now the Spirit speaketh expressly.
Now you must know this. These men's got to be taught. It said men, women too. Paul told Timothy, the Spirit.
Yes.
The Spirit speaks expressly. Yeah.
That in the latter time. Some shall depart from the faith.
The Scripture is being fulfilled.
Yes, sir. Yes.
You know, the kind they testify upstairs, but they're going to testify and come up down in the basement.
Hello. Right.
People can't say no more than what they know about God. Well, let me say it where you can understand it if you ain't getting it. Have you ever talked to folks and some people kind of upset at you a little bit? And the first thing, if you don't watch these girls, they'll show you how to express. And they'll walk up and tell you quick, say, listen, I'm about to express myself to you this morning. Get this off of my chest. Well, the Spirit expresses itself. It says in the latter time, some shall depart from the faith. And when they depart from the true faith,
Giving heed
they're giving heed
to seducing spirits.
And
Doctrines of devils.
that's the doctrine of the devil. But before we give heed to such spirit, we believe then going higher. Is that right? And I grant you a preacher got to pray, because you sitting up there